In today's video, we want to offer some insights on the neg strategy, which is one of the most interesting and creative aspects of circuit debate. The foundation of every neg is the 1 and C, which is your opportunity to establish all of your main arguments against the affirmative. Before we can get into the meat of the issue, however, we'll have to introduce the topic of collapsing. Like the name implies, collapsing is the idea of strategically choosing to focus on one main strategy to win the ballot. You might be wondering, isn't it better to have a wide variety of arguments in order to prove your point? The issue is that competitive debate operates under extremely tight time conditions, so you'll have to optimize that by focusing on coherent storytelling. Therefore, when deciding on what to put inside your 1 and C, you should always consider all of your possible 2 and Rs. If you're reading a 7-off case strat with multiple counterplans and dissets, which dissets operate as net benefits for which counterplans? If you're reading a 1-off case strat, consider which links and case turns you might go for. The easiest way to do this is to consider the win conditions for each possible 2 and R and make your ultimate collapsing decision based off of that pre-round analysis. The only way to develop this round vision is through practice. Debaters who understand their positions the best will also have the best strategic minds around them. In policy, the block offers you the opportunity to condense the debate in order to put pressure on the 1AR. Feel free to go for 2 or 3 off-piece positions, for example a T, a counterplan, and a dissad, or one main strategy, as long as your team utilizes the entirety of both the 2 and C and the 1 and R without being repetitive. Whenever you choose to not go for a position, also known as kicking out of it, make sure to answer all of the offense on that page so that the other team can't just collapse their turn and win. When the neg chooses to read a counterplan, an alternative, or any multiplicity and or combination of the two, they have opted into a special area called conditionality. Counterplans and alternatives can have a few statuses. Conditional, where the negative can kick out of the advocacy whenever. Dispositional, where the negative can kick out of the advocacy upon a certain condition, i.e., you can kick out of the counterplan if they read a permutation. And unconditional, where the negative can never kick out of the advocacy. The neg decides the status of each advocacy themselves, but be prepared to answer theory arguments if you have too many conditional worlds. As a final note, any strategy skill set is only possible through experience, so make sure to watch plenty of rounds and get debating.